Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Dynasty, where we have 3 important Big 12 games. First up, a matchup with the Arizona Wildcats, who are 3-4, but have already pulled off one upset win this year. Do they have another one in them? Let's find out. The Horned Owls have it goal to go at the 2. Ham has enough time back there to find somebody, and he will. It is Jaden Berry, the Heisman hopeful wide receiver, who has 15 touchdowns on the year after this one. If you got anybody but him as the Heisman as of right now, you're flat out wrong. Derek Branson dancing around near his own end zone. He's going to be sacked by Edmonds and Martino at the 1. And Arizona, they would find a way giving us good starting field position, which we're hoping to take advantage of. We make it goal to go again, and we will score again. That is a touchdown for Von Clifton, his 8th on the year, and it puts us up 14-0 quickly. We have the ball in the red zone this time in the second quarter. Earl Helm getting a block, getting a couple of them, and that is all he needs. Earl Helm all the way into the end zone untouched for the 18-yarder, his 4th total touchdown on the year. So it is quickly becoming a blowout, 21-0 in the first half. Von Clifton, there he goes. He's behind the Arizona defense, and nobody's going to catch him. His second touchdown on the day is a 51-yarder. He's up to 9 touchdowns on the year as we're up 28-0. Arizona looking to get something going. Derek Branson slinging it to his right is going to be intercepted by Gordon Sheed. And he's going to spin by a defender. Gordon Sheed with 6 interceptions this season. And that'll set us up in a great spot again to score. It'll be a bubble screen to Jaden Berry, and he gets in easy. Another easy touchdown for us. His second touchdown on the day, 16th on the year. It's 35-0. Arizona would make it 35-7. And we got the ball late in the half. Ham lobbing down the field. It is going to be caught by Ezra Sharp, a former tight end, laying out and making a catch like that. Just crazy. He'll help us make it goal to go, but we're on a timeout. Got to be careful here. A throw to the end zone on a free play. And it is caught by Jaden Berry, who has another 3 touchdown day. We do end up declining the penalty. It is going to be 42-7 at the end of the first half. Arizona hoping to make a late comeback. But let's crush those hopes with a fullback dive for a touchdown. That is Tevin Wells, the senior fullback, scoring his 3rd touchdown of his career. Arizona, they would respond with a touchdown of their own. So it is 56-28, but I thought, why not let Sammy Thrash get into the end zone for his first career rushing touchdown. He is another senior we have on the team. We do end up winning easily. It ends up being 63-28 as the final score. We are now 9-0 on the season, 6-0 in the Big 12. Now, the reason that Arizona scored as many points as they did was really the fault of Jesse Ham and myself. Can't blame him for every single interception, but he did throw 3 in this game. The defense, they were great, honestly. Allowed 123 total yards. Arizona, they went 2 for 8 on third downs. We had 8 sacks, 20 TFLs, and 2 interceptions. Yeah, Jesse Ham, like I said, threw 3 picks, but outside of those 3 picks, I know it's kind of hard to not include them, but if you forget about them for a second, we had 532 yards, 31 first downs, went 12 for 15 on third and fourth downs, and oh yeah, we scored 63 points. So the offense, they were good as well, but just gotta limit the turnovers, limit the mistakes. LaMichael Edmonds, he dominated, had 4 sacks, 7 TFLs, and looked like the reigning defensive player of the year out there. The Big 12 standings are really congested, like I said in the last episode. We got 4 teams that have 1 or no loss and are all right there fighting to make the Big 12 championship game. And we got 3 games to go in the regular season to figure out who that will be. Next up for us, we got West Virginia. They are 6-3 on the year, but have not defeated a team that has an above 500 record all year long. Can they change that and beat us here today? We'll find out. The Horned Owls facing 3rd and 17. Ham is going to step up. He'll scramble with a flag behind the play, and he's going to fumble. The Mountaineers are on it. It's a holding call, so West Virginia, they get to decline the penalty, and they'll have possession. Ham just got caught trying to do too much. Should just slid down. West Virginia will do nothing after the takeaway. George Noddy and Trevor Cleveland will make sure of that, getting the sack. So the Horned Owls right back on offense, already across midfield. There is a wide open man underneath, and Jason Burton will pick up 16. They call it 17 yards on the play. Later on the drive at the 4, Clifton up the middle is into the end zone. Lon Clifton with his 11th touchdown on the year, and the Horned Owls are on top 7-0 in the first quarter. The Mountaineers here in the second have it at the 11 on third down. Bill Fantuz is going to bounce around, and he'll scramble, sliding down in front of Jordan Gee. Mountaineers, they're going to kick a field goal on 4th and 4 at the 6 to get some points on the board and make it 7-3. The Horned Owls can increase this lead. Ham taking off again, and this time he's going to slide down, making a much better decision instead of trying to risk a big play, potentially fumbling it and giving it to West Virginia. Ham to Burton. Burton turning upfield and not quite scoring. He'll be denied the end zone, but he makes it goal to go at the 1. Berry in motion, a flip to him, and he's into the end zone easy. Jaden Berry with his 18th on the year. And the Horned Owls are up 14-3 in the first half. Jaden Berry finally getting an easy touchdown. Usually has to work a lot harder for him. So the Mountaineers on offense, they're going to run it with James Lanier. He'll break a tackle and go down eventually across midfield at the Horned Owls 45. Do they go right back to Lanier after that big run? Nope, it's a screen to Cornell Hendricks. And the 5'8 junior wide receiver is down at 25. Goal to go at the 3 with 2 minutes to go in the half. It's a pass to the end zone and a touchdown for Connor Warmack. The Mountaineers are going to make it 14-10 late in the first half. So they make it a 1-score game. See, the Horned Owls can make it a 2-score game again. And back to pass to begin the drive, and he's going to hit Jaden Berry running across the field, who is eventually shoved into bounds up at the 44. About a minute to go in the half. Ham underneath the Mines, who spins by a defender after making the catch, and the Horned Owls are at the 26. Now at the 7, it's 4th and 3. The Horned Owls are going to go for it. Ham off a fake is dancing around. Now he's going to run all the way to the end zone. No, they're going to run down to 1, and the Horned Owls have to burn their final time out of the half. Got to be careful here. Ham to the middle of the end zone, and Earl Helm is there. Earl Helm is going to catch his first touchdown of the year, his 5th total touchdown on the year. As time is dwindling in the first half, he puts us up 21-10. Not enough time for the Mountaineers to put together a full drive, but they'll try a Hail Mary, and it's going to be intercepted by George Noddy, who goes down right away after picking the pass off. But that will end the first half, and we have a 2-score lead as we begin the third. Mountaineers looking to make it a 1-score game again. They run it with James Lanier, and he is doing some damage against us. He's up to 86 yards on just 9 runs. Now at the 23, they'll call a screen, and it's nearly intercepted. LaMichael Edmonds had it in his hands, but he drops it. And the Mountaineers, they would kick a field goal to make it 21-13. So a 1-score game in the third. Ham going deep, and he's going to be picked by Sharif Potts, who is going to bounce off a Ham. And, of course, Jaden Berry is going to make the tackle in the end. But the Mountaineers, they have a shot here to make it a tie game. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Plenty of time back there for Fantuz, who rolls in the pressure, and it's going to be hit as he let it go. So they'll have to kick another field goal. 21-16 in the third. A minute to go in the third. Ham lobbing long for Jaden Berry, and he's going to hit Berry this time. A bounce back touchdown for Jesse Ham, as Jaden Berry has his 2nd touchdown of the game and 19th of the season. 28-16 in the fourth. The Horned Owls already up by 2 scores, but hold on. Ham is going to be stripped by Matthew Lane, who picks it up, and he's going to rumble all the way into the end zone. The sophomore defensive end with a scoop and score, a 48-yard touchdown to make it a one-score game in the fourth. Jesse Ham will see if he can bounce back after that horrific mistake. Jaden Berry over the middle is crunched at the end of this play, but he gets up all right and looks to be good. So the Horned Owls on the plus side of the 50. They'll toss it to Earl Helm, and he spins by two defenders. A nice move by the sophomore running back, who's down at 23. On the edge of the red zone. And facing a four-man rush. Lobbing right side. Jamie Quinton there to make the catch. And he'll make it goal to go for the Horned Owls. Second and goal at the 3. Clifton inside. Trucks a defender and falls over another. A 2-touchdown day for Von Clifton, who's up to 12 on the year. It's a 2-score game again here in the fourth. Hopefully the Horned Owls can hold on to this lead and move to 10-0. Santa's backing up on 4th and 5. And that is going to be a first down picked up by Don May, the tight end. Another 4th and 5 here for West Virginia. Can they pick this one up? And yes, they can. Throw into traffic, but Taylor Osborne, he makes the catch and keeps this drive alive. Santa's off a fake going down the field, and he's intercepted. Sam Landman, the redshirt sophomore cornerback out of Chicago, Illinois, has his first interception of his career, and that allowed us to use a ton of time off the clock as Fantas is sacked by a blitzer and Deion Gage at the 2. And the Mountaineers, they have to go for it on 4th and 17. Fantas in his own end zone, going left side, and it's incomplete. So the Horned Owls, they will force a turnover on downs and have it goal to go at the 2 with a minute 20 to go. It's going to be a run up the middle, and there is Von Clifton's third touchdown on the day. An easy one at that. His 13th on the year, and this is a 3-score game late. So Mountaineers are basically not going to win this one, but they can play for some pride and stats. A throw to the end zone. It's an INT for Shaquem Short, who is not going to try to return this one. He'll go down in the end zone, and that is the game. The Horned Owls will win and are now 10-0 on the year, 7-0 in the Big 12. If you're wondering about the player of the game, it is going to be Von Clifton, who did have 3 touchdowns in this one and helped us get the big win. I can't say our defense was bad. We held West Virginia to 5 of 17 on 3rd and 4th downs, picked up 4 sacks, 11 TFLs, and had 3 interceptions. Just unfortunate that our defense got hurt so much by Jesse Ham's turnovers. He turned the ball over 3 times. One of them got taken back for a touchdown. The other was returned to about the 10-yard line. So it's not a great day for Jesse Ham when it comes to taking care of the ball. But our offense, it did put up 42 points. We had 35 first downs and 488 total yards. So if we just do a good job of protecting the ball, the offense, it feels like it's been rolling on all cylinders. Just got to take care of the ball. Von Clifton in our last 2 games, 40 carries, 283 yards, and 6 touchdowns. He is getting hot at the exact right time, and maybe so is our offense as a whole, because we got another big game coming up. 4 teams all right there in the running to make the Big 12 Conference Championship game. We have to play one of them. And the Utah Utes, who are 9-1 on the year, their lone loss was to Arizona by a field goal. You look at Utah's offense, they're number 3 in points per game in all of college football. We're number 1. So 2 of the top 3 scoring offenses going at it, and 2 of the better defenses in the Big 12 going at it. A battle between 2 Titans, a clash of the Titans in the Big 12. Who's going to come out on top? I should also mention that this will be the final regular season home game in the entire series. The Horned Owls on offense to get things started. Titus Dingle left side, spins by a defender, is up past the 40. But there is a flag on the play. It's holding on Cardarius Taggart, erasing that big gain. Back at the 15 on 2nd and 20. Ham left side, airmailing Jaden Berry. Another penalty here. This time it'll go against Utah. PI call on them. A really sloppy start for both sides, committing penalties like that. On third down, Dingle hanging on despite taking a hit right away after making the catch. Now at the 43 of Utah. It's going to be a give. Clifton cutting inside and weaving his way all the way inside the 30 as he's down at 29. Now at the 14. On Clifton, following Tevin Wells, breaks a tackle and nearly scores. No room down the 1, so it is goal to go for the Horned Owls. They go right back to Clifton, and he is going to pay off that decision. He'll score his 14th touchdown on the year. Another easy touchdown for Von Clifton, who has had a lot of those recently. The offensive line has been doing a great job when we get the ball goal to go. Third and long for Utah, and that is a sack for Trevor Cleveland. Ends up getting to Terrence Hester in time to end the Utah drive. The Horned Owls are going to go for it on 4th and 2. Ham left side, airmails Jaden Berry again. Knowing Berry, he might have been able to turn that into a touchdown. Instead, it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Utes, see if they can tie this game up. Terrence Hester, right side, is intercepted. That is George Noddy, the senior safety, here on senior night, taking it back for a pick 6. And he'll put the Horned Owls on top 14-0 in the first half. A big mistake there by the redshirt sophomore quarterback Terrence Hester. See if he can bounce back. He'll go deep over the middle, and that is a really nice looking throw to Devin Windsor for a 31-yard gain. Just outside the red zone at 22. Hester over the middle again, this time to Tryon, and he's into the end zone. That will cut the lead in half and make it 14-7 in the second quarter. The Horned Owls across midfield already. Ham all day back there. He'll go left side, and there is Jaden Berry getting spun on down at 28. And the Horned Owls moving the ball down the field, but are facing another 4th and short. They're going to go for it, and this time they'll keep the ball on the ground. Wise decision, as Clifton is going to get the job done. Goal to go at the 2. Fake to Clifton. Ham rolling, throwing, and connecting with Jaden Berry in the end zone. That is his 20th touchdown on the year. And Jesse Ham, that touchdown pass was the 100th in his career, as the Horned Owls are up 21-7 in the second. Terrell Pleasance, the redshirt senior wide receiver, has a big gain to get this Utes drive going. About 40 seconds to go in the half. Utah across midfield. Hester is picked again. It is Gordon Sheed this time with his 8th on the year. And he may take this one all the way back. Inside the 10, inside the 5, diving into the end zone. What an effort out of Gordon Sheed, as he takes it 70 yards back to the end zone for the pick 6. And the Horned Owls are on top 28-7. So they have a commanding lead. Hester spinning in his own end zone, and he's sacked. A safety forced by Trevor Cleveland. The true freshman edge rusher makes it 30-7 in the third. If Utah wants to have any chance of coming back and winning this game, they need to get a stop on this drive and then score a touchdown right away after. Von Clifton across midfield, and now later on the drive, the Horned Owls are at 34. Ham to Berry, and that will put the Horned Owls in the red zone, and also that will put Jesse Ham over 10,000 career passing yards. He is only a junior, so plenty of time to add on to that. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last year of the series, so we will not know what his career totals end up being unless he decides to head off to the NFL after this year. Sammy Thrash, by the way, he's going to score a touchdown. The senior running back getting into the end zone here on senior night. Just his 2nd career rushing touchdown and 4th overall touchdown. A sack for Trevor Cleveland. A 3rd on the day for him, as Utah is getting beat down really bad. Horned Owls do still have their starters in the game because they want to add on to their lead and make the game look even more impressive when the final score is shown. And also, you got guys like Jaden Berry who are trying to win an award. Ham to the end zone for Jaden Berry. Jaden Berry up to 21 touchdowns this season. I don't know how you can't vote him as the Heisman winner at this point. He's just been so good. Late in the game now, 44-7. Ham going up top for Berry, and another big play for Jaden Berry. All the way across midfield after that catch. Third and goal. It'll be a flip pass to Sam Genius, and he is going to get into the end zone. The redshirt senior wide receiver has his first career touchdown. Come here on senior night, a cool moment for him and really for the entire team as we beat down the Utah Utes and win 51-7, proving that we are definitely a better team than them. Jaden Berry, player of the game, why not? Had a big day again as usual. That was the best that our defense has looked in quite some time. Our defense, it scored 9 points and only gave up 7. So yeah, we could have won the game off the back of our defense alone. We only allowed 193 total yards. We made Utah go 1 for 8 on third downs. And remember, Utah's offense was averaging 36.6 points per game, the third most in college football. Well, they won't be any more after this game because our defense dismantled them. Our offense, it had a big day as well, put up 42 points on the board. And most importantly, in my opinion, we had 0 turnovers. Good bounce back game for Jesse Ham. Trevor Cleveland, he is the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week award winner. 3 sacks, 4 TFLs, of course, forced a safety as he continues his great play this year. Speaking of keeping up their great play, Jesse Ham has had a really good career, up over 100 career passing touchdowns and over 10,000 career passing yards. If you go season by season, he is having the best year of his career, minus the interceptions. If he cuts down on those a little bit, then yeah, I would definitely say this is the best year of his career. Jaden Berry is back where he belongs, leading the Heisman race over top of Uncle Rico and every other player in the nation. Berry has not really had a single bad game all year. He's at least scored a touchdown in every game this year and is averaging almost 2 touchdowns per game. He's at 1.9 with 21 touchdowns through 11 games, and he's averaging 126 yards per game. That is the Heisman winner. I don't care what anybody else says. With our win and losses by Houston and also Kansas State, we have made it to the Big 12 championship game. Got a nice surprise there seeing both of them lose. So we know we'll be in the Big 12 championship game. As for who will play, we'll find out in the next episode, as we are going to be finishing off our regular season, the final regular season in this series, and then we'll play in the Big 12 championship game and get through that as well. And then we'll see what happens. Should be in the college football playoffs, but you never know. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.